All right. We're doing this live. FOMC. Let me know if you guys hear me clearly. NQ futures. See what this looks like. All right. We're doing this live, baby. FOMC. We're gonna trade my Tick Trader account. I did trade earlier during the New York Open. Walked out with about 800 bucks in the green across all of my three Tick Trader accounts. I don't know if I'm going to copy trade all of them. The rule of thumb is you got green, walk out. It's a horrible day to trade, but let's play a little bit here live. Hello to everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is JC. I trade Nasdaq NQ futures live every single day. Well, I shouldn't say live. Today's the first day doing New York session live. I did a session last night. Beautiful trade. And we're going to be doing this hopefully on a daily live. Testing all these gadgets, all this technology. So let me know if you guys don't hear me, if it's, I don't know, video quality, audio quality, all that good stuff. All right, let's hop into it. We're going to trade one Tick Trader account. This is a straight to funded account. What have I been watching for? So if we go to Quantower, where I have my Apex accounts, let's take a look at Quantower real quick. This is what I've been watching for the last hour. As you can see, I had one trade, all my Apex, all my Rhythmic accounts, honestly, Top Step, Apex, Take Profit Trader, walked out with about $700 into profit today. I've been watching the breakout of this price range. Notice my 20 SMA, which is purple, my 200 SMA, which is red. During the setup of all this, I actually missed this entry. This is an area of confluence where now we're getting confirmation of that push to the upside. How far up? We just rejected at the VWAP on the 1 minute and 5 minutes. So I'm watching this. It's FOMC. You don't get excited. There's very little continuation. So it's see profit, take profit. It is quick scalps, 20, 30 points. I mean, you're talking about a range from the 460 level to the 530. So that's a very small range that we've been in for the last hour or so. Usually with FOMC, you'll have one strong play and then pretty much consolidation with minimal action. So we'll see if this is truly the play to the upside or if it's a look above and fail. Do me a favor, smash that like, smash that subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, my name is JC. I trade Nasdaq, NQ futures every single day. We're going to start doing this live. Warming up. I had a live session last night, and today we're going to see how this FOMC plays out. And hopefully next week we'll start doing this during the New York Open and start showing you my strategies, my trades, and all that good stuff. If you haven't done so, I am giving away there's a free giveaway on a Tick Trader account. It's a 400K. Let me pop this up, see if I have it here. Free giveaway. It's a 100K direct account. That's a straight to funded account. Let me give you guys the details over here. Here we go. So anybody, if you want a Tick Trader, a straight to funded, this is not an evaluation account or what's it called, eval or combine or a challenge account. You go straight into sim funded. It's a 100K account giveaway. Tick Trader will, or I'll give you, Tick Trader has given me the code. I'll give you guys the code, or the winner will get the code so you guys can get a free 100K straight to funded account from Tick Trader. What do you need to do? 3 easy steps. Subscribe to my social media, YouTube or X. Share the video in the description on Facebook or X. And join into my Discord. I got my community Discord launched this week. So you guys can follow me there. I'll start putting content in the Discord. It's a community Discord finally. I know you guys have been asking for it. So join and just type in free Tick. I'll add you into the getaway or into the giveaway. And then Friday, I will do the giveaway live right here on YouTube. So let's hop back into Quant Tower. And as you can see, I am not trusting anything right now with NQ. It's giving you all these hints that it's going to pop out of that range, then it pulls back. Very, very careful with your trading today. Um, I'm only going to be trading one tick trader account today. That's if I see a play. Notice that area of confluence with the 20 and the 200 SMA. We're going to do it live. We'll see if we get a trade. I do think I missed the entry on the test of the bottom of the range. So because of that, maybe we'll have to wait a little longer than expected. Hello to everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Do me a favor, smash that like, smash that subscribe button. More importantly, hit the notification bell so that you get notified when I post content. So we'll see how it goes today. FOMC, again, going back to Quant Tower, this is what I'm looking at. We were in this price range. We've been hinting at popping out, but the 20 and the 200 have provided that resistance. Now the question is, are they going to provide the support for the push up? It is, quick scalps, 20, 30 points at max, 10 to 15, and you're safe. So we'll see how it all plays out. I will be doing live streaming live during the New York Open, probably starting next week, testing all the gadgets today. So we'll see how it goes. Let's see who's on. Spartan, Nick, Trader 007, iGamer, Johnny Velasquez. Thanks for tuning in, guys. And there you go. Anybody who thought that was the break, well, you just got rejected. That'd have been a nice short. So I am watching for this area of confluence, which is the 20 and the 200 right there. I'm trying to see what happens there. Is it going to provide support, resistance? Are we going to come back all the way back down to the range, to the bottom of that range? We are going to trade only one account. I did my trading earlier today with Rhythmic and Tradeovate, as you can see on my PAs for Apex, about 800 bucks in the green, or 785. Yep. So let's take a look at Tradeovate. These are my tick traders accounts. These are my straight to funded accounts. Bull Knox payouts, not yet. Actually, I think about 500 or 700 bucks away from payout. So we'll see. I am focusing more on the straight to funded Tradeify and tick trader. This is my tick trader Tradeovate platform. So walked out comfortably in the green this morning, about 800 bucks across all three accounts. And we're live, so I'm going to trade one account. I'm not going to risk too much of the profits. I'll probably risk 200 to 300 bucks. I got to find a pretty solid entry with all this wicking back and forth on NQ today. We are in that range that I'm not, we just refuse to get out. And who's full porting over here? Johnny Velasquez, full porting. Let's go. That's how you pass those Apex accounts. Full port, baby. If you haven't done so, smash that like, smash that subscribe button. More importantly, hit that notification bell so that you get notified when I post content. Also, I opened up my community Discord. Hit up www.jcdaytrader.com. You'll see the link there, and you'll see more information on that free giveaway for one free tick trader 100K straight to funded account. This is thanks to tick trader. The winner, I'll do this live on Friday, and they'll get a code for one free account. All right. So, it looks like we are breaking out. As I was setting up the live stream, I missed my entry down at the bottom. I was looking for an entry down in this area. This point, unfortunately, I think I missed. I could play the breakout, but I need a little more, maybe I need a push up, a pullback, a test of that top of that range level, and then I'll consider the long. So we'll see. What do we got here? Wow, I'm surprised. First live stream, 20 viewers. So thank you for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, my name is JC and I trade Nasdaq NQ futures every single day. This is what I'm watching for. I'm using TradingView and Quantower as my for my central charting. You guys know I use the 20 and the 200 SMA. The 20 SMA is that purple line. The 200 SMA is the red line right here. So red, purple, and then I have my support and resistance levels. These magenta levels are purple, and the blue lines are 1 hour resistance zones, support and resistance. Spartan Nick, do you ever trade after being up already earlier in the day? Never. I have a rule, three trades and I'm done. I'm only doing this because I'm testing this live. If I do put a trade in, I'm only going to trade one account. I'm comfortably in the green on FOMC day. There's no reason to push my luck. If I see a play, which I'm not, I'll risk one account. I'll probably risk 200 to 300 bucks max of my profits. Going back to TradeOvate, $800. So I'll probably risk at most 200 to 300 bucks. There's no reason to push the luck. This is more of testing this live. But rule of thumb is FOMC, don't even trade it. If you do, probably trade it with micros or simply stay out, especially if you're in the green like me. But I am testing this live. I do want to start live streaming next week, starting on Monday. So we'll see. Let me know how the audio video quality looks. Again, we're in the top of this range, but I just don't trust NQ today. That's a beautiful short to the downside. It's the cheaper trade, right? If we go back to Quantower, it's the cheaper trade in the sense that, let's say this is the break of this range. I could give it, 10 points for a stop, but a potential reversal to the bottom of that range with nice risk to reward. But again, with the fact that it's FOMC, I'm just not trusting. I need to see a little more price action, confirmation maybe that VWAP at the, what is it? The VWAP at the 550 level is truly providing resistance to the upside. In terms of charting, I use TradingView. I have two screens up here. I got the 1 minute, the 5, the 15, and the 30 minute. I'm watching the 20 and the 200 along with VWAP and pivot levels on those different time frames. And as you can see, I'm trading in the 1 minute. This is where I make those decisions. And that short looks nice. Clearly topping again or building liquidity to the upside. So again, I want to see confirmation. FOMC is going to give us a pull later in the day. Do I really need to risk? I'm comfortably in the green. So why push my luck? This is where we're at in TradingView. This is my tick trader accounts. And right now we're just watching. All right, so there is, if you take a look at the 20 SMA, which is this purple line, the red line is the 200 SMA. The 20 SMA is starting to build support for this move to the upside, right? The 200 SMA is below, so there could be a flush to touch that and then ramp right back up. It's just too risky right now. With FOMC, you could have a push to the upside, 20, 40 points. You can also have a push to the downside, 20, 40 points. So because I'm only willing to risk a portion of my profits, 200, 300 bucks, I really got to look at, that play and make sure that, I'm not potentially giving up the wins for the day. So let me know how you guys did today. Hopefully you didn't trade this. FOMC is a tough one to trade. You got to be very careful. See profit, take profit. Before I screw up, let me fix this to 1 mini. There we go. Oh, my phone. Oh. Lousy price action. Huh. Oliver, I use OBS. All right, you guys, if you haven't done so, smash that like, smash that subscribe button. I am giving away one free Tick Trader account. The details are in the description. That's one free straight to funded um, account with Tick Trader. It's a 100K. Man, this price action, it's tightening up. Something's about to happen. So patience. Patience is a virtue. My strategy, watching the top of this range, using the 20 and the 200 SMA in terms of entries and exits. So when I say the top of that range, we're right there, potentially hinting at a breakout. But FOMC, you can break down in less than 2 minutes and go all the way back down to the bottom of that range. Right now, the 20 SMA does look like it's providing support to the upside, but that could be a clean flush to the downside. So we'll see. I'm comfortably in the green both on Tradeify, Tick Trader, and all my Rhythmic accounts. So, I'll be very selective on this trade. There goes the breakdown of the top of that range. It's going to test the 200 SMA right now, potentially bounce, and that could be the launch to the upside or a full flush to the downside. So, being very patient, no need for me right now. I'm in the green to take any unnecessary trades. And let's go back to Trade of it. See the bounce of that 200, slight bounce, not significant, but the 200 is providing the support there. Is it going to push right back up to the 20 and the 20 becomes support to the upside? I don't know. We're going to find out. Wow. This price action is boring. But that's what you expect, right? On FOMC days, you have the first initial move. Hopefully, you walked out into green during the initial move, and then after that, it's pretty much consolidation until the next news event. Um, so like I said, I'm not risking really much more than I want to lose right now. Um, it's this price action is horrible. So hopefully you walked out into green during the initial New York Open, or you simply didn't trade it. Right now, if you're into green, stay away. Again, I'm basically just testing this live today. If I see a trade, I'll do it. If not, then I'll call it a day in terms of trading. Walked out into green already on the initial push to the downside. Right now, we're getting some pretty lousy price action. We're potentially looking at the break of the upside here. My trigger to enter, I'd like a pullback if this is really going to be the break of the top of that range, right? At this point, to enter on that breakout, very risky with FOMC. You can go up 20 points and go right back down 50. So at this point, I'd probably need a pullback significantly to the bottom of that range. Um, the long I missed while I was setting up the OBS and getting ready to live stream. I missed the entry on the long. At this point, it's chasing it. So we'll see what other levels. We got VWAP at the 550, 560 level. We can look at that as potential rejection to the downside and maybe take a short up there. But in terms of the long to breakout, not where I want to be going. A short is tempting. Play the range to the range. But again, I'm already in the green, so it's a little different. Once you're comfortably in the green after the open, it's got to be a very juicy trade for me to hop in. Already 800 bucks across all my 3 Tick Tick Trader accounts in the green. So this is honestly being greedy, really. But if I see the trade, I'll take it. If not, no need to do it. Sometimes not trading is the best trade. There we go. That's that range that I've identified, right? You're looking at the 46, 47 level potential downside. Now, the short here is the cheaper trade. If you really wanted to play this to the downside, your entry should have been somewhere here in the top of this range. Give yourself about 10 points to see if it is the true breakout. And then you have potential targets of the 200 SMA or the bottom of that range. So we'll see. I'm being patient, trying to see what the direction, what the resolution of this price range is. Are we going to go to the upside or are we going to go to the downside? But chasing the long at this point, your entry should have been somewhere in this area. Chasing the short now, it looked like the juicy short when we were at the top. Right now, you're chasing it. So patience. I'm already in the green. There's no reason to push this. All right. We have, so we're testing the 200 right now on the 1 minute, which is also the 20 SMA is about to be tested on the 5. If this area provides support and we see a nice bounce, I might consider, the true bounce of that area to the upside. But right now we are looking like this is a straight flush. Nice little short up there. One tower, I think, illustrates that short way better. You were topping, it was struggling to push above the 20 SMA. Entry right here, and you could have a nice push to the downside right there. Missed that one. And there it goes. Now the 200 has become resistance as well. Price is struggling to stay above that 200. So looks like a full flush to the downside of that range. That would have been a nice trade, actually. Huh. 20, 30 points. Now, FOMC, if you are trading, is see profit, take profit. Very tricky trading today. It hints a break to the downside, it hints a break to the upside, and every single time, right back at you. Nasty range. Now it's coming right back up to test that 200. Is that the coiling that it needed to finally break out? We'll see. Very slow price action. Again, with Quantower, I think you get a clear idea of what's going on here, right? We're in a range going up and down. You're shorting tops, longing bottoms until the range is invalidated. Um, this area right here hinted at the breakout, but anybody who longed, well, you're paying right now, or it got stopped out. But this is chop fest. It's been barcoding for the last hour or two. It's probably not going to do anything other than barcode until the news, which I believe is today at 2 p.m. Eastern. Don't quote me on that. But this is definitely range bound trading. See profit, take profit. You see 20, 30 points in your direction, get out. It's going to, we're having very few plays with continuation. Hop on to trade of 8. And I'll trade, if I do see a trade, it's going to be one of my tick trader accounts. I'm already nicely in the green for the day, so I'm not going to push it unless I really see the action that I want to the upside or to the downside. Man, this short would have been a perfect entry, top of the range, nicely in the green right now. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. The problem with entering right now is you're chasing it. Sure, you can chase it to the bottom of that range and probably get your play. But this thing can reverse in a couple seconds and you're right back up to the 20 or the top of that range. Too risky. Risk to reward is not worth it at this point, at least for me. Now I might get interested at the bottom of that range to long it. But how many times have we tested that bottom now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 15-minute candles. Ugh. Ooh. And you got a pivot point at the, what is it, 465 level that's been providing support right now. Risky, risky, risky. Now, a push here above that 200 or the red line, if we stay above the 200 SMA and 200 SMA provides a support to the upside, I might get interested. Right now we're below 20 and 200 along with VWAP. We're under VWAP on pretty much every time frame up to the 30-minute. And that short at the top of that range was the play. All right, so we missed it. No big deal. Now we'll see what happens at the bottom of the range, or if we push right back up from here. Are we basing here, huh? Struggling to push below this? Wow, that would have been a beautiful short at the top of that range. Ugh. Can't beat myself for it. And is this where that push right back up is going to happen? Is this as far as a pullback that we're going to get on this push to the upside? Find out. Just so choppy. Can't trust it. So entering right now in either direction is risky. You're in the middle of that consolidation zone or in the middle of that range. Um, you know, chasing it to the downside sounds juicy, but it's a risky trade. Trade was shorting that top and long in that bottom about what is that 9:55, and I'm in Arizona, so that's 2 hours behind New York Eastern. It's price action. Ugh. All right, so anyone new to my channel, my name is JC. I trade Nasdaq NQ futures, slowly building my YouTube community here. Do me a favor, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. You can also join my community Discord. Hit up www.jcdaytrader.com. You'll have the link there. And brand new to this live, so we'll see where this futures trading journey goes. I trade mainly prop firms with futures. Man, that looks like it's going to be a full flush to the bottom of that range. What a short. Now the question is, if we go all the way back down and that becomes the break to the downside, where do you enter? Where's your stop? Yeah, I missed the short up here. I missed the long over here. Now, where's the play? Wow. Wow, what a short. The range is playing to a T. I mean, I can look at 450, that's the pivot point, with a tight stop, probably 10-point stop. 440 would be juicier. Entering on a long around 440. 10-point stop from there. I could see that. 440. Maybe set an entry around here. We get a flush and a bounce. I could entertain that. Risking probably 10 points. I mean, at that point, if it flushes beyond 10 points, we're going down. But the cheaper trade is that one. I'll take the cheaper trade first. That would be a quick flush to the pivot point at the 450, and you got the 200 SMA at the 440 level on the 15-minute. Or this was the bottom of the range. That was your long entry there and go right back up. NQ. But I definitely, something like this, I'll let the trade come to me. I'm not going to get emotional on this and just enter. I'll be very, very selective, very picky on where I want that bounce to happen to the upside. If it gets there, fine. If it doesn't, well, then be it. You can ramp right up to the upside right now and technically miss that long here. But I'm in a green. Going to be a little more selective on where I want to enter. And not going to risk more than 10 points on that. Playing a bounce, which would be a very risky move if we see that strong to push to the downside. But because it's FOMC and what we're seeing is push-ups, push-downs, I'll trade the cheap trade first. In other words, counting on that bounce before I consider, entering on a short for further downside. Bottom of that range now. What are you going to do, NQ? Bounce right there and bring us right back up, or give us a flush to that pivot point and the 200 at around the 4. Where's that? Where's the 200 SMA? 442. I got an entry at 445. I'll risk 10 points. I'm okay with that. And right back up. So it's range bound trading. Don't get your hopes up on any of these moves. Catch bottoms, catch tops. That's it. Till the range is invalidated. And I could see how you could have longed the bottom of that, capture 10, 15 points. Here we go. We're gonna hit my entry. And at that point, I'm only looking for 10-point stop. It'll be very, very tight. Looking for the bounce here. There we go. 430. I think I just missed my exit. I did. Looks like I missed it. You gotta be very quick with this. Now we are in the red. And at that point, I'm going to have to call it a day if it doesn't bounce here. There it is. Come on, push. Nope. We are taking some drawdown here. No bounce. So we're going to have to close that. We're in the red. And it looks like it is the push to the downside. So I am wrong. Or is it just a wick? No, this is going further down with no bounce. Or maybe that is the bounce. We'll see. Not a significant bounce. I'm going to have to close this somehow and manage this loss. Out. And bad trade. At this point, I don't think I'm going to chase it to the downside. That's where you end up blowing accounts. But we took a pretty significant loss right now. Now you're talking about all the way down to the 300 level for a potential bounce. So we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. This is why you don't trade after you're in the green. All right. I am watching for a bounce here, though. We're going to try this one more time. Check one more thing here. Problem is, we got way too much downside potential here before we see the bounce. Now it's chasing a falling knife here. There's nothing rare here in terms of levels that would indicate a potential bounce yet. That was what, 480. That was a big push to the downside. This might be finding should. We're looking for a bounce here. Try along there. At that point, I'm targeting the 20. Not going to get too greedy with that. If we see another flush to the downside, then call it a day. FOMC madness. See what levels we're looking at for this bounce. 440, 460 level. 440 is the safe. 460 is aggressive. So we'll see how it plays out. A weak bounce. And that bounce, I'm targeting, as you can see, the test of that 20 SMA. We can get greedy and go all the way to the top of that range. And then have it flop right back at you. Um, Come on. Keep pushing. Now I am going to trail this because I'm in the red. I don't want to give up all the profit, so I will trail it. Oh, looks like we got it. Nice bounce. Come on, don't miss it by a tick. All right, guys, there you go. That's the touch of the 20 SMA. Took a nice bounce there, but I did take a nice loss as well. So as you guys noticed, I played the bounce here. It did not work out, got out, took the loss, readjusted, thought about the whole process. The bounce wasn't going to happen here. It bounced here. So that's why I entered with one mini, recovered, and got 200 bucks more. So I'm not going to test myself anymore. That's it for today. I'll watch. But as you can see, with FOMC, trading minis, very risky, right? You got to have some nerves of steel before, you start getting panic mode and start closing and opening trades. Just play the chart. My initial idea was we were going to hit the pivot point. At the pivot point, we would bounce. Well, NQ did what it normally does. Everyone is going to long the pivot point or that 200 SMA touch on the 15 minute, right? If we take a look at the 15 minute here, not the, if we take a look at, where is that? Here we go. Where I was counting on the bounce, that was simply a stop hunt run for anybody longing the pivot point or the 200 SMA on the 50 minute. So anybody who tried to long that, right, you got pushed back down. I exited, saw the true bounce, and entered right there. Admin, it took me one business day for Tick Trader to pay me out. Um, I submitted my request on a Friday, or actually last Friday. I got my Rise deposit on Monday, this Monday. So it was one business day. So very nice play of the 20 SMA here as a target. We identified the bounce. I did not get greedy. I said, you can target the 20, you can target the 200. The 200 is the aggressive target. This was the easy one, a touch of the 20 to find either direction or positioning to the upside or a rejection. So a nice exit there and, recovered the loss pretty quickly. So free Tick Trader account. Yes, I'm giving away one free Tick Trader account. Let me hop on to Quantower while I show you guys all the details. Let's see, where is it? Oh, did I close it? Bummer. Where is the affiliate giveaway? Here we go. No, it's not opening up. Anyways, I do have a giveaway for a free Tick Trader account. The details are in the description of this video. I will be giving it out live. The giveaway is this Friday, live, January 31st. And you guys will get one straight to funded 100K account from Tick Trader. The rules are very easy, or 3 steps, right? Subscribe, add me on YouTube or X, share the video, that's the Tick Trader review video, and come into my Discord. You can join that Discord hitting www.jcdaytrader.com. You'll see the link to my Discord there. And just type in free Tick and I'll enter you into the giveaway. On Friday, I'll do it live. Like I said, as of next week, we'll be doing this every day live. That's the trade. I think that's it for FOMC today. We saw a substantial loss, right? I entered expecting a push to the pivot point right here. I was expecting to bounce somewhere around here. Did not get it. Got pushed down significantly, got out, understood that was a loss. At that point, readjusted, realized the bounce is really happening here, entered along with a target of the 20 SMA and got out, recovered the loss, and walked out with $1,000 in the green. Little counter trade. You got to battle. You got to, NQ is nasty. That's why NQ embarrasses technical traders. You got to be quick to adjust, quick to realize you're in the wrong, and counter trade, baby. It's a battle, especially on FOMC day. So, do I want to push the luck anymore? No. But I just showed how you can adjust your thinking, accepting you're wrong, and counter trade it. I didn't go crazy. I didn't add 2 contracts or 3 and try to recover with over leverage. I entered on a short with 1 mini and I entered on a long with 1 mini. I don't think I risked more than the profits that I had for the day. I think I risked, so if I had $800 in the green, that's what I risked on that play. As soon as I saw, yeah, it's not going to bounce here, got out. Technically, this is why I like the 150K accounts, whether it's Tradeify or Tick Trader, because of the drawdown. My style is very aggressive. You guys just saw this. You guys just saw me take some significant drawdown, not panicking, but I need that. That's why with Top Step, I love Top Step, by the way, nothing against them, but I can't do a 50K or 100K on Top Step with $1,000 drawdown. NQ, you need to be flexible. Otherwise, you're just getting stopped out all the time. Technically on this play, that's why I like my personal account. On my personal, I can take $1,500, $2,000 in drawdown and come right back up to $4,000 in the green because of the way it moves. That's why NQ, you're buying drawdown with prop firms, especially if you're trading NQ. If you're trading ES or oil or, other futures, I could see how, a 50K account. Now, if you're more of a very conservative trading, a 50K account is perfect. For me, for my style, the way you guys just saw it, this is every day for me. I need drawdown and I need significant drawdown. That's why these 150K accounts for me work perfectly, especially on that first trade. If I take $800 to $1,000 loss, right, I need to be able to recover that on the second trade without over leveraging. That's how I usually trade NQ, but you need to be very wide with your stops, especially if you're going to trade FOMC. And I tried to be pretty wide on this one, but at some point I had to say, dude, you're wrong. Just get out, right? Although it bounced right back up, my initial entry was here, right? You could have potentially blew further down, and at that point the loss would have been significantly more. So I took the loss, rethought the thinking, the bounce really happened here, targeted 20 SMA, quick out, and recovered. For guys that have personal accounts, you can take this push, right, as long as you're monitoring that a bounce is happening, right? Technically, I would have been in the green from here as well. So it's how much drawdown, how much risk you're willing to give on a play for NQ where your moves are 20, 30 points. I mean, we just saw 2 3-minute candles. These are homeless candles, as I call them, from, basically 100 points from the bottom of this range, 471 down to 371, right? I got caught right at that. Bad timing. Um, and you can't panic. 100 points loss, or 100 points of the downside on you. Take the loss and readjust and look for the bounce, or call it a day. Thanks, Ariab. Yeah, that was a nice counter trade for sure. You got to be able to, like I said, the thing with NQ is you got to think fast. Now, if you guys remember, when I entered, I had a wick that brought me, I think, up to 500 or 600 bucks. That was the out. And I think I said it on the live stream. I was like, ooh, I just missed my out. Because at that point, when you're going all the way up to 500, 600 bucks, that's 20, 30 points, and you see that push down, that's your indicator. Dude, your play's not happening right now. Get out. I delayed it. Of course, this happened very quickly. 1 2-minute candles, two 1-minute homeless candles. But you can't get emotions get to you. Okay, take the loss. Figure out what the next level is. At this point, you're consolidating here again around the 20 SMA. But I think I've shown 2 trades. Yesterday, I did this live as well. I did a nice 20 to 200 SMA trade. Today, we use the 200 SMA on the 15-minute as that bounce area, right? And we targeted that 20 SMA as the out. This was the initial hit of the 20 SMA. That was my out on the recovery or the bounce, right? Man, I'm sure you guys are like, JC's taking a loss. JC's taking a loss. Can't get emotions get the best of you. That's what I've learned. You guys, for anybody new to the channel, my name is JC. I trade Nasdaq NQ futures every single day. I started my futures prop firm trading journey in, I want to say, September, October of 2023. I actually started with Top Step. I blew a ton of accounts at the beginning. I came from options and I was trying to adjust to the leverage and the volatility with futures, and started with Top Step. Blew accounts, passed, got to Express, blew it. And it took me about 3 to 6 months. So September, October of 2023 through the end of 2023, and then January, February 2024, that's where I started seeing the payouts. I discovered Apex. I was on Top Step, Apex 20 accounts. And you see the videos where I see, I post payouts with 20 plus accounts. I made over $200,000 in deposited payouts from prop firms in 2024. So my first full year trading futures was 2024. Of course, I had the advantage of using Apex 20 accounts, FTT, the FTT fiasco 20 accounts. FTT alone from August through, I think, October, about $80,000 in payouts. But again, those were 20 accounts. So this year, it's a little different. This year, Apex, we don't know if they're really going to pay 20 accounts. I've gotten paid, but it's only a matter of time before, they send you the notice that you can no longer buy their evals or whatever. So I don't affiliate with Apex for now. I'm focusing more on the straight to funded. Those are Tradeify and TickTickTrader, as we see here. I think straight to funded for someone who wants to skip the challenge phase, the test phase, get straight into funded, works. With TickTickTrader, I showed you guys the payout in my previous video. I just got the first $3,000 payout request. It is a 90%, 10% split. So from the beginning, so I got $2,700 on that payout. Let's see what else. I think that's it, guys. I do like Tradeify. The Tradeify and TickTickTrader have a 20% consistency rule, which you got to trade very tight. But they both pay. Tradeify has paid me within 15 minutes. I think I'm up to $12,000 in payouts in January this year, 2025 already. And I've been building those accounts for the next payout. Tick Tick Trader, same thing. It took one business day to get the payout. So I have no issues with either one of them, but that doesn't mean you need to hop on and buy accounts with them. Take a look at their website, take a look at their Discord, get familiar with the rules, the payout rules. Does it fit your trading style? For me, it works. Yes, you have to play with that consistency rule, but if you can trade with a 20% consistency rule, you're good to go. If you prefer the 30% or like a 50% consistency rule like Top Step, then stick to those. Top Step, I know they've dropped the daily drawdown on their X, but I like Rhythmic. So on Top Step, I always struggle with their daily drawdown. I mean, you guys just saw why. I can take significant drawdown. So Top Step is a challenge for me. I use the 150K. I do have two express with them on the 150, got paid this week as well. But again, that one is always a freaking challenge. Have you tried funded futures, family? No. The ones that I'm trying out are Blue Sky, Bull Knox, Day Traders, and Take Profit Trader. Take Profit Trader, I believe I'm at payout stage. I'm just building some equity there to get a payout. But I'll check funded futures, family. Now, if you're new to the channel, new to the stream, do me a favor, smash that like, smash that subscribe button. More importantly, hit that notification bell so that you get notified when I post content. I'm going to start live streaming next week during the New York Open. You'll see the crazy JC trading. You guys saw a nice recovery trade today, live. You saw the thought process, and listen, I wanted along at that area. There was a reason for that. I was wrong. I took the loss, got out, and readjusted my thinking and pulled in a nice little recovery trade with one mini. One thing I did not do, and one thing I don't do, is if I'm in the red and I'm trying to recover a loss, start over leveraging. Meaning, if I originally entered with one mini and took a loss and now I want to recover it, I'm going to enter with 2 or 3. That's where you blow accounts. Rule of thumb is you recover it with the same lot size that you took that loss. Are you still using Apex? I am. I'm still using Apex. I do trade Apex. I do. Actually, in last night's video, I traded Apex live. I do get payouts, but here's the big but. But I don't affiliate and I don't promote them. Reason being, I have gotten paid out. I did go through the video submission back in the summer of last year, August, September. I did the reviews. I had to submit 2 video reviews and I have gotten paid out. But I do see a lot of people that don't get payouts, get denied, and I just can't. I can't affiliate. We all went through FTT, Fast Track Trading, PTSD. You guys have seen the videos. I thought that they were going to become the next top prop firm. Obviously, that failed miserably. So anytime I see a prop firm that struggles with payments, or you see traders identifying denials, I stay away from the affiliate side. I don't promote them. I do get paid, so I can't say it's a personal thing. But there are a lot of traders out there commenting on X, on social media, that their payouts have been denied. A lot of international traders that don't have a voice here in the US with denied payouts. So for me, I don't affiliate. Trade at your own risk with Apex. Maybe try it with one account. But no coupon codes, no discount codes on my side. Yeah, so Fast Track Trading, right? I got the letter. I got the letter in the mail. So kudos to everyone who's involved with that class action lawsuit. I did get the letter in the mail with the whole bankruptcy thing with FTT. I will be submitting my claim for that as well. But it's a whole trustee situation. So technically, and I could be one of those. They may go out to everybody who got a payout from Fast Track Trading and ask for payouts back. We'll see. We'll see how that plays out. I've been very upfront. You see the videos on my channel. I got over $80,000 in payouts from Fast Track Trading with them. So we'll see. It is what it is. Whatever. If that court case becomes an issue with the whole trustee thing, where they want equal distribution of funds and certain traders have to return a portion of the payouts, I'm okay with that. More importantly, I hope that I can get the payout that they, at the end, that when things went downhill, I had a payout in the queue, the last payout with the 20 accounts that unfortunately did not get. But, considering what I invested in Fast Track, getting 80K plus in payouts, I'm okay. There are traders out there that didn't get paid, that need to get paid, or at least refunded what they invested. And I hope that, that class action lawsuits considers those traders first, which, to be fair, they deserve that. Can you DCA with Tradeify? Yeah, I want to say yes, but visit their website. I'm not, although I do have a discount code for Tradeify in my website, jcdaytrader.com, that doesn't mean I work for them or I know the rules completely. Take a look at their website, take a look at the rules, get familiar, go on their Discord. But I do believe they DCA. Now, talking about DCA, if we look at the trade for those of you that were watching me live take that loss, right? This is where DCA is tricky, right? Let's say I saw that flush and considered, this to be the bounce, and I DCA'd and I entered with another long. Well, I would have taken another 30, 40 points to the downside with two contracts now. That's where you get emotional. You're going to see your P&L negative 1,000, negative 2,000. Sure, with Tick Trader, I have about 4,000, $3,700 in daily drawdown limit. But that's where your emotions start kicking in. I don't DCA. I'd rather take the loss, readjust, and think about, where I want to enter. As you see, I took the loss, waited for the basing, and then entered with one counter long. So those are my thoughts on DCA. Have I DCA before? Yes. Usually it doesn't go well. Have I gotten lucky with DCA and gotten some beautiful gains from it? Yes. And that's the problem. You get rewarded for bad behavior. All right. So remember when I took the long, I said the easy out or the easy first target is that 20 SMA. The challenge target or the aggressive target is your 200 SMA. And you guys have been hearing in all my videos using the 20 and the 200 as your entries or your targets. Clear play right there. And I'm doing it live. I know I get a lot of comments that 20, 200 SMA sounds too simple. It can't be that. That's not what you're doing. Well, I showed it live in yesterday's video, last night's video, and I showed it just today. Those are critical levels that you can use for entries or exits. In this case, on that recovery long, that was the exit on the initial touch of that 20 SMA. And beautiful bounce. You don't have to capture the entire move, right? Especially on FOMC, see profit, take profit. But I've shown how you can use the 20 and the 200 clearly here as, especially if you were trading micros on this bounce, right? You can set, let's say you enter with, 10 micros or 5 micros, offload half of those micros here at the 20, watch the range, and then final target your 200 SMA. You would have walked out with some nice profit there as well. That's how I use a 20 into 200. I'm going to start doing this live. I know I get some comments or a lot of comments when I did the recap videos. Well, the 20 into 200 SMA sounds very simple. That just can't be your strategy. It is. Now, those are not the only indicators, right? You guys saw me looking at the 1 minute, the 5, 15, and the 30. I'm watching pivot points. I'm watching VWAP. And more importantly, support and resistance levels on the 1 hour and 4 hour time frame. But in general, you saw it here. I was using the 20 SMA as the target. Did I get a nice fake to the downside that I got caught in? Absolutely. It was that flush. That's what NQ does. NQ is there to not do what you want it to do. JC Trades, he took off the 20, hit his target at the 200 EMA, 16 micros. Yeah, baby. I'd love to hear that. Nice job. Nice trade. Um, the 20 and the 200 are strong indicators. For anybody who thinks that's a simple strategy, well, that's what you want. You want a simple strategy. You don't want anything complicated. I just showed it to you live. And at the end of the day, listen, not every strategy is for everyone. This is my strategy. It might work for you, it might not. Find the strategy that works for you, stick to it, right? Don't start jumping around with strategies. Maybe you're more of a conservative A, B, C, D trader. It has to be perfect, and you're not going to enter until you see that perfect setup. Be it. Maybe you're more of that aggressive, high risk, high reward trader. Whatever your strategy is, stick to it, is what I would say. Look at that rejection at the 200 SMA. Notice how these levels are being respected during FOMC. What prop size do you like? I use the 150Ks only because I need drawdown. I trade NQ exclusively. I get bored trading ES. Nothing against ES. Listen, if you're a conservative trader, I think ES brings, very slow movements with minimal, I don't want to say minimal risk, but I think ES does respect movements a lot better versus NQ, where you have all that sloppiness, right? We were going to push to the upside, but if we push to the upside, we got a 100-point drop live right here. But that's NQ. You can't be emotional about it. So what time is what is it, 1:30 Eastern? Because I'm in Arizona, so it's 11:30 here. What time is the Fed news today? FOMC. Is it 2 p.m.? In other words, half an hour? 2 p.m. Cool. All right, I'll watch it. At this point, I do have a rule of thumb. I had 2 or 3 trades during the morning session to get that 800 bucks in the green. Now this is trade number 4 or 5 with a recovery. Do I really want to push my luck? No, but I'll watch it. Now, anybody new that is just joining the stream, if you look in the description of the video, I am giving away one free Tick Trader 100K account. It's a straight to funded. You got the instructions, just subscribe, add me, follow, whatever on YouTube and X, share a video on Facebook or X, and come into the Discord, my community Discord. I've launched it. If you hit www.jcdaytrader.com, you'll see the link to my Discord, and just comment in the Discord. Free Tick. Actually, let me go right into the Discord right now, see if there's any new additions. Oh yeah, we do. So I'll start hearting and check marking anybody that will be entered into the giveaway. Uncle Randy, you're entered. Scooby, you're entered. Anzari, entered into the giveaway. That is one free Tick Trader 100K account. I'll do the giveaway on Friday live. Now remember, to enter into the giveaway, you do have to type in free Tick. To be fair, I see a lot of people joining the Discord, but I don't see comments. I got to keep it fair for everybody who followed the rules. Rules are look in the description of the video, subscribe, follow me on YouTube, X, share the video. That's the Tick Trader review video that's in the description, and join my Discord and comment free Tick, and I'll enter you into the giveaway. All right, we're gonna watch. After that recovery trade, I think I am done for the day. That's the lesson of the day. If you're green, stop messing with FOMC. But I'm also testing this live. Hopefully the audio and the video is good. I think next week, or maybe this Friday, we'll start trading the New York session every day. Commenting free tick is in the Discord, guys. Remember. See if I can get the flyer for that. Let me hop onto Quant Tower again, and let me see if I can pull up. Here we go. All right. Here are the rules, the steps. Ready? Here you go. This is how you get your free tick account. It's one free 100K direct account. I'll be giving the free code to the lucky winner this Friday. These are the steps. Subscribe, follow me on YouTube X, share the video in the description on Facebook or X, and come on over. This is the last step. Come on over to my community Discord. The link is in my website, jcdaytrader.com, or in the description. And in the Discord, type in free tick. I'm there right now, and anybody that I see typing in free tick in the Discord, I will heart and checkbox you that you are entered into the giveaway. Hopefully everybody got that finally. And again, this is nasty NQ. Look at those plays, right? Anybody who got, FOMO'd into this long to break out of this range, well, you're paying dearly again. You got to see profit, take profit, or simply stay the hell out. Stay the hell out or play with micros. All right. Who did I just add? Sergio Ortegon, you've been added to the giveaway. Nayef Malik, you've been added. Mejia, you're right, man. And like I said, I've been saying, with NQ, you need to buy a prop firm account. You're buying drawdown. You're buying max loss limit, and you're buying daily loss limit. If you're going to trade NQ, you know that you got to get comfortable with $300, $400 or more in drawdown. Now you take two bad trades and you took $400 in drawdown, you're down $800. With a top step 50K account, you only got $200 before your daily drawdown limit is hit. So that's why I like the 150Ks, especially on the straight to funded like Tradeify and TickTickTrader. You got over $3,700 in drawdown. As long as you're not going crazy with over leverage or taking a loss and then trying to hit 2-3 contracts to recover it. And you guys saw this on my loss. I did not DCA and I did not attack the second recovery trade with a over leveraged position. My rule is you lose 400, 500 bucks with one contract, you recover it with one. You lost it with 3 contracts, you recover it with 3. Shari Robinson, JC Day Trader, you can find my Discord on www.jcdaytrader.com. That's my website. Also, if you guys are interested in buying prop firm accounts, you'll see all the discount codes and discount links on www.jcdaytrader.com. That's my website. You got Tradeify discount codes. You got TickTickTrader. You can use JC Day Trader as your discount code on TickTickTrader. Yeah, Mejia, I think you're right. And with any prop firm, you got to do your due diligence. Look at the rules, take the time to read the contracts. Don't blow an account or don't get to a payout and then get your payout denied because you didn't know the rule. And then, you come up with all these excuses. Well, it's not clearly written or it's hidden. No, you just didn't read the rules. Tick Tick Trader does have some interesting rules, and I covered it in the Tick Tick Trader review video. One of the interesting rules is you cannot trade 5 minutes before or after the New York Open and the New York close with a micro trade that's 5 seconds or less. It's clearly in the website, and if you do a trade that's 5 seconds or less, 5 minutes before the Open or 5 minutes after the New York Open, you blow the account. It's not a soft breach, you blow it. So get very familiar. Prop firms are great. Every single prop firm has their own rules, their own interpretation of the rules. Get familiar with all of them, right? Find the one that fits your trading style. Like I said, why do I use the 150Ks? Well, I need drawdown. With baby daily drawdowns like Top Step's 50K, nothing against Top Step, by the way. I do get payouts from Top Step on the 150s, but the 50K account with $1,000 daily loss limit, no, I'll blow that every day. Just not my style. Not necessarily because I blow it or hit daily loss limit with one trade. I could take 2 trades for $300 in the red, but then I only have about what, 200, $300 to recover. It puts me in a very bad situation where, if I take a third red trade, then I'm done. All right, we'll see the volatility or the craziness. Let me just make sure I close all my positions on Tick Tick Trader before the news drop. I do not want to be in any positions by accident during news drops. All right, so I think I've protected myself. Here we go. And let's go back to that. So, Tick Tick Trader. So we're back to the bottom of the range we were watching, which is, let me see if I can extend this right here. We're back to the bottom of that range. Is the bottom now going to become support for further downside? It's looking like that, right? This was the entry that I said I wanted to get the wick for the bounce. The bounce happened later, but nice recovery trade that you guys saw live without DCAing and without over leveraging on the recovery trade. Do me a favor, if you're new to the channel, smash that like, smash that subscribe button, and more importantly, hit that notification bell so you get notified when I post content. I trade Nasdaq NQ futures every single day, and I'm going to start doing it live here. Probably starting on Monday. You'll see me during the New York Open. So join my trading community. Join me in this futures trading journey. We'll see where it takes us. Go straight to funded. Howdy. Welcome to the stream. Getting slow again. Man. We are again at the bottom of the initial range that I was watching for. So we'll see. Are we going to have a full push to the top of that range, or is the bottom of that range now going to become resistance to the upside? As you can see, the 20 SMA and the 200 now are above price action. Will they provide resistance to the downside, or are we going to simply test and push through? And this little pullback was the pullback needed for NQ to coil to the upside. Night, yes, the plan is to live trade every single day, New York Open, and start getting involved in this YouTube live streaming NQ futures world. Yep, 20 is looking like it's providing that resistance right now. But we're technically in a bounce. We did at least no, we are pushing higher lows in higher time frames. So this could be, you know, the flush that was needed for the final push to the upside. We'll see what it does at the 200 SMA. But like I said, you cannot get emotional with NQ. Look, 100 points down and 100 points right back up. That's FOMC for you. By the way, I do appreciate everybody joining the stream. Thanks for tuning in. I can't say it enough. Thank you. What do we have, like 50 people on my first New York session with all the competition out there? So thanks for tuning in. Hopefully this is the beginning of a nice trading community where we can all bounce ideas off each other on my Discord, whether you're new, whether you're experienced. That's the idea. I've always thought, and I've always mentioned that I want my YouTube channel to be inspiration specifically for new traders, new ideas or ideas on how to trade NQ futures, especially if you're a young guy or young girl. I didn't find futures trading until I said it earlier, end of 2023. I'm an older guy. I wish I had found futures trading in my 20s. If you're someone there in that age range, it doesn't matter what age, but if you can learn this, if you can take the time to truly learn some strategies, whatever it is, find a trading strategy that works for you and do this over time, there is no reason for a 9 to 5. Does that mean you need to quit your 9 to 5 right off the bat? Hell no. Prove to yourself that you're consistent, that you're profitable before even considering that. It will probably come naturally. At that point, you know, you're profitable and you really focus on work. But until you get there, stick to your 9 to 5, have your job, you know, have that income that allows you to buy prop firm accounts. At the beginning, you're going to blow them. Stay focused. You know, and I have no shame or embarrassed by accepting this. My biggest trading lessons came from my biggest losses. I want to go back to last year. From January through like June, I was on a hot streak, getting payouts, all this. You start getting very confident. You got to be careful with overconfidence. And I had 20 Apex accounts, and you know, I'm getting payouts on 20 accounts, $2,000 each, 40K payouts, boom, month after month. And you start getting very overconfident. You think you've broken the code. And I took one tilt day with significant equity on those accounts. It's not like I only had $2,000 and I took a loss. No, I blew all 20 accounts with probably 10K in equity on each account just because of overconfidence. Learn to see the trigger for that. Blew them all. You're rock bottom at that point. You're like, what? I've been getting this is like my fourth, fifth payout with Apex. What do you mean I blew all the accounts? Yeah. And at that point, you're at rock bottom. You're like, what? Then you start trying to open another 20 evals and trying to pass them. You blow those two. Take it easy. Slow down. Granted, I had nice payouts until then, and then I was able to use those payouts to buy new accounts. But it took me a while to get back up to 20 accounts. Even with fast track trading, you know, that's part of the reason I was able to get $200,000 in payouts from prop firms last year. It was 20 on Apex, 20 on fast track. That multiplies, but you got to be very careful with overconfidence. It happened to me. I blew all the accounts, but the lesson that I was trying to get across is the biggest lessons you will have as a new trader will come with your biggest losses. The market is cruel. I've said that. The market will humble you. And until you don't feel that, rock bottom. You've blown accounts. Let's say you worked really hard. You got your first 10 accounts on any of these prop firms and you got your first payout. And then 2 days later, you blow the whole thing. You're at the rock bottom. Those are the best places to be, especially as a new trader. Don't be afraid of rock bottom. Those are the areas where up is all you got, right? You're at the bottom. The only direction from you from there is rock bottom. But trading is not easy. You should make it simple, but it's not easy. Trading requires discipline. It took me a long time to get out of emotional trading, especially end of 2023. You know, you see the thing going down, I'm going to short it. You see the thing going up, I'm going to long it. Learn to avoid FOMO. Learn to take a loss. And you guys saw this live today. Again, I don't post my wins or my losses to brag or anything like that. Hopefully this is some type of inspiration for a new trader, a struggling trader, a strategy that I use. I use the 20 into 200. Maybe it works for you. Maybe it doesn't. If it doesn't, hey, let's have fun on this live stream. Let's bounce ideas. And that's really what I'm looking to do with YouTube. Quit the 9 to 5. That's risky. You need that easy money coming in without having to wake up and trade. It's the money that pays for the evals and the PAs and all that good stuff. What copier do I use? So on Quantower, which you guys have heard me on multiple videos, I love Quantower's copy trade feature. I mean, I can trade all my Rhythmic accounts on Quantower. It's robust. I do not have any issues. Now, I don't use market orders. I have heard that you can get issues with market orders and fills or missed fills, leakage, but for my trading, the way I trade on Quantower, absolutely no issues ever. Tradeovate, you guys saw me on Tradeovate, but that's the limitation. I'm not a ninja and I don't use what is it, Replicanto. So on Tradeovate, I trade Tradeify and Tick Trader separately. So I have 2 windows and I try to copy the trade, literally entering at the same time. But it's not true copy trading. Rhythmic, that's the advantage. I can load all those bad boys into one copy trade and they're all being copy traded at the same time. That's why I prefer Rhythmic. But Tradeovate has grown on me. It's easy to use. I don't like the fact that you can't set stops and losses on Tradeovate when you copy trade, but you adjust. I do think it's the time to diversify. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. There are multiple prop firms out there that you can take advantage of and get those payouts. Impossible to join my Discord? What I've been seeing people join in. Can somebody confirm that? Let's see. You go to the website, www.jcdaytrader.com, and there's a link there. And I'm seeing people join. I just added more people to the giveaway. Rush through, you've been added. Mahout, you've been added to the giveaway. But like I said, guys, that's it for today's trading. We got 4 minutes. Might as well watch the craziness and the movements. But I am not trading FOMC, especially after taking a loss live that you guys saw here and pulling a recovery trade. Still walked out with $1,000 without DCAing and without over leveraging, but I'm not pushing my luck. Taking that loss and that significant drawdown already tells me, I'm not focused, whether it's because I'm live streaming and I got a lot of things going on, not used to this. I'm okay accepting I'm not ready for FOMC trading. And you shouldn't, right? Quantower, $30, I believe, for the advanced version. You do need the advanced version to be able to copy trade all of your accounts. Now, Quantower is free, but if you want to copy trade multiple prop firms or multiple prop firm accounts at the same time, you do need the advanced features. And I believe, don't quote me on that, that's $30 a month. And yeah, for anybody who's joined my Discord, thank you. Don't expect much action there. Like I said, I'm new to this whole live streaming and building a community. Slowly doing that. I've only been streaming. Well, today's my first day streaming, even the New York Open. I've only been on YouTube since I think August, September of last year, actively posting content. So this is the beginning of my trading journey with futures. I did have a 200K in deposited payouts from last year alone. We'll see what this year comes, but it's not just the profits. It's more about building a community, inspiring, motivating new traders, or even experienced traders, sharing their strategies, their ideas. That's my goal with this community. So if you haven't done so, join my community Discord. You'll find a link on www.jcdaytrader.com, and let's have some fun together. The link, Kyle, the link to the Discord is on my website, www.jcdaytrader.com. It's actually, the link is right on the YouTube video as well. So that's how you get in. All right, 2 minutes for the madness. Fortunately, I'm done trading. As you can see, my tick trader accounts, all three of them, nicely in the green for the day. Not pushing this luck. Jimmy Cerna, I appreciate you. Thanks for joining in. For everybody who's tuned into the stream, you guys got a nice little show of some live trading, taking a significant loss, recovering, but stayed calm and collected, did not DCA and did not over leverage on the recovery trade. Yes, Tick paid me out. So you guys saw in my Friday video last week. Here we go, 30 seconds. You saw I'm going to make this quick. Last Friday, I posted that I had requested a payout from Tick Trader for $3,000. On Monday, one business day, you don't count weekends, guys. One business day, I got paid, deposited into my Rise account. So it was quick. Now it is a 90-10 split. So I requested $3,000. I got 2,700 because with Tick Trader, it's a 90-10 split from the beginning. All right, let's shut up. JC, quiet. 5 seconds. Let's see where this goes. I hope I'm out of all my positions. How crazy would it be if I'm in the wrong direction on FOMC? Are we going up or down? Come on, up or down? We're going up. We're testing the 200 right now on the 15-minute. It's the same bounce level where you saw my recovery trade. Are we going to push below that is the question now. So we did not touch the bottom of that previous flush. Is this the higher low? And trapping all the shorts? We'll see. By the way, let me know how audio quality, video quality. This is my first, like I said, live session on YouTube during the New York session. So any feedback, please, it's welcome. There we go. So we did not test the bottom of this previous bounce when we had the 100-point drop. Now we seem to have some basing here, but it's FOMC, 100 points up, 100 points down is standard. I'm not trading it, by the way. I'm already comfortably in the green. I already took my loss live and I recovered from that loss. Not trying to push luck. And again, thank you for everybody that's tuned in. Thanks for everyone who's subscribed to my channel. Again, this is the beginning of my futures trading journey live here on YouTube. Can't say it enough. Thank you. What do we have? About 40 people tuned in. I'm okay with that. Thanks. Ooh, look at that nasty bounce. So anybody who shorted down there who got caught in FOMO, bye-bye. Anybody who's trying to long this now, is FOMC going to say bye-bye to you too and flush you right back down? Find out. So rejection right there at the 200 SMA, which is that red level. 20 SMA is hinting at resistance. Are we going to push right back down for anybody trying to long that? Ooh, nasty, nasty. Or are we establishing support at the 20 and pushing up? Jimmy trades, negative. Geo stock trade, one contract, one mini. My rule of thumb is if I lose, I try to recover with the same lot size. I did not DCA and I did not over leverage. In other words, add more contracts trying to recover. So we got a pivot point up at the 500 level, which is where that 200 SMA is right now providing initial resistance. So if it's going to truly push above that, I could see a little consolidation zone here around the 20, going up and down until we build liquidity to the upside. But you do have resistance there at that 20 and 200. It's an area of confluence. I mean, if you look at the 15-minute, you have a pivot point right there at the 460. So there are a couple of indicators right in that area trying to determine direction. That's where you don't want to trade. That's where you get caught up, chopped up. 20 SMA provided resistance on initial test. Now we're looking, if we were to trade this, we're looking at this level. Are we going to flush below that and test the initial wick to the downside here? But like I said, I'm done. And by the way, if you're watching, the messaging, I want to make sure it's clear. You should not be trading FOMC. If you are, trade micros or simply stay out. There's a lot of volatility, a lot of blown accounts. So do your due diligence and don't do anything stupid. I think we're basing here. Did anybody? I didn't even check the news. The rate decision. What was the decision? That's the other thing. If you are going to trade FOMC, you might as well watch the news and what news was released. That, that will be a significant catalyst of what's to come. Did we come at or below expectations on Fed rate decision? Anyone? No? Okay. Huh. So this is nasty Nasdaq, right? You get excited here at the bottom to short and you get pushed right back up. You think that's it, we're going to go long, and you get pushed right back down. Depending on the drawdown, right? You got to make decisions, especially if you're trading minis. I could see with micros where you can be flexible and have a wider stop, but these are significant moves. 464, these are 30, 40.1 minute candles, homeless if you fall into that emotional trading. And let's say you did short the 20 SMA here, you got some decisions to make here. You're already in the red 30, 40 points. Are you going to, cut your loss and then think about a bounce, leave it? That's where NQ is very tricky to trade. And it's already pretty tricky to trade as it is. Add FOMC madness, you're setting yourself up for disaster. But I think I've shown at least how I use the 20 and the 200 in my trading. You've seen that in my videos. It is a simple approach to trading. It's a very effective if you know how to use them. Now, you don't use the 20 and the 200 just in one time frame. You're monitoring those levels on multiple time frames. Add pivot points, a VWAP, and some support and resistance levels on higher time frames, and you got a better chance of figuring out direction. All righty. I think that is it. That was my first New York session live stream. You guys got to see me take a loss. So if anybody thinks, JC, you never show your losses. You guys saw a nice loss right there and a recovery trade with no DCA. Greg Duncan, Fed holds rate. Okay, good. That's good for us right now, at least in the short term. I'm going to start live streaming a lot more frequently. I don't know about daily, but a lot more frequently. You'll see these strategies, the 20, the 200, pivot points, VWAP, and my 1 hour, 4 hour levels in play. I did a nice little trade last night, flush of a 20 to a 200. Today, you saw an attempt to long on a flush below the 20 SMA. Caught the error, was wrong, accepted the loss, readjusted, rethought, and caught the bounce for a recovery trade to the upside. That's 2 trades during FOMC or right before FOMC, not pushing the luck. Comfortably in the green with 3 accounts, tick trader. So I think that is it. Where is the Discord link? Hit www.jcdaytrader.com. The website is in the video, www.jcdaytrader.com. And on my website, you'll see the link. Now, the Discord link is also in the description of the video. Most of my videos have that link as well. But it is a community Discord. I know you guys have been asking for a community Discord for a while. Finally launched it. But again, guys, be patient. I'm just starting to build a community. So as far as content in there, it'll take a couple months. And if you haven't joined or gotten your name in the free giveaway, I'm giving away 1 free Tick Trader account. It's a straight to funded 100K account. The details are in the video. I've posted the flyer already. You got to add or subscribe to my YouTube and X. Share the Tick Trader review video on YouTube. And join my Discord and just put in the comments, free Tick, and you're entered. I'll give away the free account on Friday, this Friday, January 31st. All right, so we're nothing crazy. We're consolidating here. That's it, guys. Thank you. About 40 viewers for my first YouTube New York session live. Can't say it enough. Thank you for tuning in. Do me a favor, smash that like, smash that subscribe, share. Slowly building this community. We'll see where it takes us. And make sure to hop onto the Discord so you get updated on my content as well. And that is it for FOMC. I will see you guys either tomorrow or Friday. Definitely Friday for the free giveaway. And hopefully next week you'll see me a little more often doing live trading, especially around the New York Open, which is what I like to trade. Thanks a lot, everyone. Again, can't say it enough. Thank you for tuning in. I know you got a lot of options out there. There's a lot of streamers and all that good stuff. So thank you for tuning in, and I will see you sometime later this week.